welcome back.
They throw me off
welcome
now.
back. Yes.
Welcome to Bass Now Radio.
Here we are. I'm Lewis.
Live in person. I'm Andrew.
Not live. Not live.
Well, live like is in live.
We are
live. Alive in front of a camera.
Yeah.
Not like black screen.
Right. That's right. We did do on the phone last week.
No phone calls, nothing this time.
Yes.
You all right? You gonna survive?
Yes. I had a little burp going there. We're good though. Things are good.
How you doing?
Doing well. Doing well. I won a little Monday night derby the other night. So
Did you win that?
I did win that.
Yeah, congratulations.
4-boat derby.
Woo! Wow.
Yeah.
Really,
Yeah.
Brandon? What'd you make? $20?
About 60.
Oh, okay.
Big time. When you take into account gas and all that, yeah, 20. But
20.
free night of fishing, so that's the way I look at it. It's a good time. How you doing?
Well,
busy working on some stuff for a
busy
company that's we don't have behind us because you left the thing over there.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, it's over there. Big news coming as you listen to this.
That's right.
Biz Baits.
That's
huge
right.
announcement coming Monday.
I'm excited.
I've been working on it behind the scenes, kind of helping out, and I think you guys are going to really like it.
Yeah.
So.
If you guys are into American-made tackle, you should definitely go check out Biz Baits, and not just American-made tackle that catches fish. Check them out. They got an awesome announcement coming up next week. If you're into, like, I don't know how to put it, just smaller companies that make great products. These guys know how to do it.
It's a local company. They do a lot for the community here in Charlotte.
Yeah,
and they support a lot of college guys in the area.
Yeah,
as well as kind of help out with the local organization. So they're really good company. So
maybe we can have one of them guys on next week.
Yeah, I think that we could try that.
Maybe we could have Mr. Lawwill on, as we will have multiple things to talk about with Mr. Lawwill.
Yes, actually, that's a good idea.
Yeah. I think that's what we're going to do.
I think that is
we're
what
going to have a guest next week.
Yeah, I guess.
Provided he answers our phone calls. But
that's all right. I know where he works. I'll just show up whenever I want.
Yeah, you've been busy on some stuff.
Yeah, I've been super busy. I've been doing a lot of fishing. I did fish this weekend in a club tournament on Moss. It sucked, but I got a video out of it, which is...
It's good.
If anyone's been following my channel, it's not that I haven't been fishing. It's that I have been fishing and haven't been catching. So I haven't been posting videos.
You also didn't post the video of you and I. We went
I haven't gotten to that yet.
Yeah, get to that.
I have 3 videos actually that are going to come out. So I'm going to dig one up from the grave. I have a kayak fishing video from this summer too. So there's going to be some stuff coming to the channel.
Cool.
Try and get back out there. I've had a nice couple months of break. So.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
We're coming back.
So that's good. What we got there's a lot of stuff going on right now.
Yeah, we got a Bass Nation Championship.
The season's winding down, and there's lots. It seems like it crammed pretty good, which is good and bad, but a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, we got a Nation Championship. The Elite Series just finished up. We got
I want to talk about that.
To talk about.
Yeah. Still no schedule.
Should I was gonna say.
I'd say within the next 2 weeks.
Knowing this, it'll come out about 10 minutes after we finish recording.
Yeah, at about it's 12:12 right now. It'll come out at 1:30.
Actually, no, I'm just kidding. They'll probably wait till after the bracket.
That's what I think.
Or they might wait till like the last day of the bracket to announce it. But
But yeah,
we got a lot to talk about.
There's a lot going on in the bass world. I don't know about the FLW world. There is some things we have to talk about in the FLW world.
All-Americans going on.
Not only the All-American, but we had a Toyota Series event last weekend that a certain someone won their second of this year. Do you know about this?
No, I don't.
Cody Huff.
Did he?
Won his second Toyota Series event of the year.
Wow.
On Table Rock.
Man's on fire.
We'll take a look at that in a little bit. I think it was Table Rock. Yeah.
That's awesome.
He won his second one of the year. He won Toledo after winning the college event.
Yeah.
And he said he wasn't even planning on fishing this event. The day before, decided to go over and just won the dang thing.
Must be nice.
Yeah. So,
wish I had the money to be like, I might go fish the Toyota Series event because I feel like it.
Yeah. So, got some FLW stuff to talk about. MLF is irrelevant, but we got a lot to get into here. So, what do you want to jump into?
Actually, I don't know if you saw this. This is just a random thing we're going to start on.
Yeah.
Did you see that Andy Montgomery almost died yesterday?
No.
Yeah. He posted on his... I'm like, at the phone, posted something like, thank God, Andy's still with us. I'm like, what is going on? And so I went over to his Facebook page, and he dumped a skid steer into a lake and was stuck in it, and somehow kicked the back glass out and got out.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So it was the closest he's ever been to death. I was like, that's close. Definitely true. Yeah.
Jeez.
So yeah, good. Glad that Andy Montgomery's okay.
Holy crap.
Yeah, I don't know if a lot of people had seen that, because I really think Ott Defoe was the only person that like tipped everyone off through it on his Instagram. But yeah.
Wow. Huh.
And also shout out Andy Montgomery for using Facebook over Instagram to convey that message, because I didn't realize people still use Facebook. But
yeah, I think Facebook is strong with the fishing community.
Yeah. I've kind of seen that, or gotten a sense of that, which really surprised me, because I don't know, platform to me is just useless at this point.
Yeah, a lot of people use it. Well, it's big. I go on Facebook for fishing only. It's the only social media that I only go on for fishing. So it's very interesting. I mean, I check in on the family too, don't get me wrong, but mainly fishing.
What are we starting on?
There's another angler we have to talk about is David Dudley. I don't know if you saw this. David Dudley had COVID, or has COVID. I have no idea if he still has it or not. But and when he was in the hospital getting checked out, they found out he had diabetes, which further complicated everything. So thoughts out to him. I think he's doing better. I haven't really checked in on it. It's been a couple. Yeah, it's been a couple days since I kind of got up to speed on it. But yeah, pretty nutty. But wow.
There's a lot going on with the anglers, I guess.
There's a lot going on. I think Aaron Martins is doing okay.
I think Aaron Martins is doing okay.
I've heard some stuff. I think he's got a online tournament going on.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Where he's giving away a signed jersey of his. So that's pretty cool. For those of you who are into that, get in on that, I would say.
For those of you that are.
Yeah.
I've never done one of those online tournaments.
You know what? Another thing just sparked in my head.
We're going to do an online tournament?
No, but speaking of online things and Mr. Lawwill, we have yet another reason to have him on next week. Yeah,
the dude is just really across the board, definitely going to be on
all platforms.
Because not only is he part of this BizBaits announcement, but he is also fishing the Bass Nation Championship.
And he
won the Fantasy League.
Yeah.
And we're going to be giving him a fishing rod.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
We got to get him on.
Craig Connell.
Yeah.
Tragic.
Craig dropped it, man.
He dropped the ball. He was leading and then forgot to put in the lineup. It was the only time he forgot to put in a lineup.
I hate to see it. In his own words, you hate to see it.
Hate to see it. Yeah. Definitely hate to see it. Tyler, congratulations on that win.
Yeah, we're going to have Tyler on. We got a lot to talk to him about. For sure.
So Tyler, if you're listening, you're gonna be busy next week, one evening for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna need about an hour of your time, buddy.
So, what do we talk? I mean, now that we've gone off on a bunch of random tangents,
I know.
What main topic do we want to start?
I think we should jump into AOI. I think we should jump into Lay Lake.
Lay Lake.
All right. Lay Lake starts. I'll check the exact date. I want to say it's the 17th.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's November the 17th. Let me just double check that. Yes. The Lay Lake College Classic Bracket starts November 17th through the 19th, 3 days on Lay Lake in Columbiana, Alabama.
They haven't been to Lay Lake in a couple of years.
Yeah.
So it could be cool going back there.
Lay Lake has gotten a lot of tournaments this fall.
Yeah. They've been busy.
Yeah. They're getting an open, they're getting this tournament, and they're getting the team championship as well.
Definitely hope it doesn't get overfished, but I don't think it will.
No, I'm sure people will catch them. It should be a pretty good tournament.
So for those of you who don't know who's going, it's the top 4 teams.
Who's going?
8 people.
Who's going
to the bracket. We got Cole Sands and Condimo. Obviously, they won. They absolutely slayed. Which, by the way, I could be wrong, but Patrick Walters broke their 3-day weight total, didn't they?
Here's the thing. I think for one, he might not have. I don't think he did. But I looked into that too. They broke the 3-day tournament weight. There have been 4-day tournaments in which 3-day totals were greater. Right. But in a 3-day tournament, they had the highest weight.
Cole Thompson, Benson Dowler. They're
we don't know where they're from. Right?
We don't know where they're from. They're fishing unaffiliated currently. Okay. Ty Black and A.V. Thomason, they're from Georgia Southern. And Trevor McKinney and Blake Jackson from McKendree. It's gonna be a good showdown. Very happy that we don't have a Bethel Bird in there.
I believe Cole Thompson and Bennett, right?
Benson Dowler.
Cole and Benson go to the University of North Alabama. I stalked and found them on Instagram. That's where they go.
Wow, creep. So yeah, those are the 8 guys that are gonna be fishing for a shot at the Bassmaster Classic
Against each other.
Against each other. Yep.
Yeah.
This isn't a team tournament; it's a solos tournament against each other. For the guys that usually are the co-anglers, I always love seeing how they do being boat captains.
Yeah.
Although a lot of them do own boats, they just happen to also be fishing.
Like I know Cole and Connor both own boats, and I'm sure there's other guys that are in the similar situation.
Cool tournament. Hope that it gets covered.
Me too.
For the love of God, hope it gets covered.
For those of you who may or may not have seen, I commented on Ronnie Moore's picture about live coverage for the bracket, and he said, not sure yet. So that's where we are at. Inside
Bass
scoop.
is just dropping the dang ball.
Inside scoop from me and everybody who follows Ronnie Moore.
Not sure.
Not sure. So that's where we're at.
It almost makes me want to go and fish FLW more.
That's
because,
where we're at.
At least they cover us.
I do not. But I know where you're coming from.
Bass better get on. I mean, we're going to end up starting our own little like coverage company.
Yeah.
Wait that this is going.
College bass fishing media.
Yeah.
Yeah. All around media.
All around media. We got Spotify, iTunes. Yep.
But
that's,
should be
yeah.
It should be a good tournament.
It's going to be a good tournament.
Hopefully it gets cold.
Yeah, I was going to say, for the love of God, I hope it gets cold because
it's 80 degrees here.
Yeah, it is. Feels like July here.
Yeah.
I took my dog for a walk this morning. And I'm like,
it's awful.
I should be going to the beach.
Both wearing green. Yeah, it's horrible.
Very well.
It needs to cool down badly.
Yeah.
Badly.
I was snowboarding a year ago.
I was fishing in Carhartts a year ago.
And
it's like,
yeah, I don't even know. Flip flops is the norm now.
Yeah. I mean, that Hartwell tournament was November 1st last year, and it was like 25 degrees.
Brutally cold.
At launch. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's been warm, and it's definitely affecting the fishing. Because
absolutely.
Like I said, we fish a club tournament on Moss, and that tournament is usually in the cold. And it's usually just big bags, and this time it was just tough.
Usually a lot better bags.
Yeah.
Yeah. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks all around. The one thing I will say is you have something in lay that you don't have at a lot of places, especially around here, that I think is what makes it tough. And especially like a lot of the tournaments you've seen lately have been this way, is there's no grass. Cherokee suck, no grass. All the Carolina lakes, pretty much, no grass. So we've seen a lot of crappie fishing, I think, because of that. I think the fall transition is a little easier when you do have some grass. Like Neely Henry wasn't quite as bad. I mean, it struggled, but they caught fish.
Yeah.
Chickamauga, my theory goes out the window there, but.
And a fork was just an absolute slaying.
Yeah. Lay Lake, you got spots, you got largemouth, you can punch, you can flip, you can, throw a swim jig, fish bluff walls. There's a lot of stuff kind of going on there. And it's not a huge lake, so I think it sets up well for 8 guys. I think you'll see a variety of stuff going on. I think maybe some square billing up the river. I don't know a ton about the lake. I just know that spots and largemouth should play. There's a good amount of grass in there, so you're gonna see all kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
Coosa River spots, man. It should be really fun.
It should be good. It should be some big bags. I'm definitely excited to see who wins.
Yeah.
Last year our winner did really well.
Yeah.
So I hope we continue that streak of well representation in the college series.
We need somebody who's going to represent exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
College series well. And, man, I'm still looking forward. I thought Cody was going to be the guy to do it. I need like a contending college angler in a class.
Yeah, there really hasn't been a contender since Jordan Lee.
Yeah. In the Classic, I need a contender. Like somebody who's top 20, 10. Top 10. Give me top 10. Cody was, I want to say, like in the 30s.
I think he's in the 30s, yeah.
20s or 30s. Not bad, but I need somebody like in that derby. And I know how hard it is. I know it's even for a pro, it's just such a different schedule compared to any other tournament. But still, I want to see somebody catch him.
I agree.
Yeah.
Would love to see it.
I love the format. Looking forward to it. I always like watching the bracket, seeing what's going on. And again, like we've been saying,
You might not be watching it.
I hope we're watching it. I hope we're watching it. I really do. November 17th is what, 6 days from now? That's next Tuesday, I guess it starts. Tuesday,
Yeah.
Wednesday, Thursday. Okay. I guess that kind of makes sense, but also not really.
They're doing it that way, and I did get this. That's because they're literally taking their crew from Pickwick down the lake.
Okay.
Because they got the boats for the co-English for day 3.
That makes
And
a
they're
lot of
using
sense.
those boats for, yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay. At
least that's my understanding of it.
Hopefully they're taking cameras too.
One would expect them to. Unless they somehow get lost between Pickwick and Lay, and they're like, we lost the camera.
At least give me day 3. Give me the final 2 guys. I want to see the showdown.
I want to see the whole dang thing.
I do too, but at least give me day 3. At least. I feel like that's coverage we need to see. Like they cover the national championship really well, and they make a whole TV show on it. Why don't they do a TV show on this? It's more important. Words?
I am just baffled by their dropping of the ball.
I know.
They fumbled it.
I don't get it.
They're on their way to a touchdown, and they freaking fumbled
I don't get it.
But, yeah. What do you think it's going to take to win?
I think something like 16. I mean, that's the thing is it doesn't matter. You know, somebody could have 2 pounds one day and another guy could win with 4. You know? Like, that's how the bracket works.
Yeah, I know. But what do you think on the final day? What do you think it's going to take?
I think 16 or so. I don't know how much. I don't think they get any practice.
No, I got no practice. I don't think. I don't think.
I don't think so either.
I'm gonna highball it because I've been lowballing every single tournament. And so I'm gonna say like 23.
Okay. Oof.
I've been far off on everything. So now I'm gonna at least try and be far off on the high end instead of far off on the low end.
I think 16, 15 or 16.
Okay. I like the difference here in weights because we've been pretty similar recently. So
Yeah, I think 15 or 16. I think there's just not that many big ones in there. I think it's a lot of really quality spotted bass. And I think it really shines in like cold.
I'll enjoy the cookout.
Oh, we're doing this again.
Yeah, I'll enjoy the cookout when Connor DeMuro weighs in 23-2
Okay.
to win the bracket challenge. That's
Okay.
that's my prediction right there.
Okay. Interesting. I'm sticking to my guns. 16.
16 who?
16. Give me my man Cole Thompson. North Alabama, local. Let's see it.
All right.
Show out,
All
boy.
right.
Come on.
See, I think you're gonna ride the momentum from Brian.
That's fair. I think that's a good call. It's a fair call.
So,
Them boys know how to catch them.
but we hope you all tune in and at least watch the weights or weigh in or whatever, however.
Whatever can be watched.
Whatever can be watched, we hope you tune in. And we wish those guys luck.
Yeah.
Put on a show for us.
Yeah. Agree.
We want to see it.
For sure.
So, moving on. Let's talk about because we were talking about weights. The Elite Series on
Holy
Ford.
crap, man.
Were we far off on weights?
I forget what we said.
You said 17. I said 19 to win.
Well, in respect to us,
we were close with the exception of the winner.
right. I think nobody saw that coming. I mean, it was a record. Back-to-back tournaments for bass, records.
Yeah.
What can you say?
I mean,
He won by 26 pounds. He
Yeah.
did not have to fish day 4.
yeah, Patrick Walters literally could have stayed in his truck, slept in,
Yeah.
and won. But he didn't do that because he wanted to reach the 100-pound mark, and he did. And
Keith Combs come in second place with with 18 3/4 a day.
so technically I was right for second place. I said
Somewhat.
19 pounds a day.
Yeah.
So congratulations, me. But
Sure.
Patrick Walters way to like absolutely blow
Unreal.
my.
I mean, just absolutely unreal.
So do you know what he was doing?
Yeah.
Because I find it fascinating,
Yeah.
and I have some technological like opinions about how
Interesting. He's video gaming them
Yeah,
with a jerk bait.
with a jerk bait,
With 3 jerk baits, to be specific.
combining live scope and Humminbird 360
Yeah.
in the sticks.
Yeah.
I want to try this.
Do you have the money to try
I don't
this?
have the money to try it, but just I was watching him do it. I'm like, this is fascinating.
Yeah.
I want to do this.
Yeah. And the thing is it's not like you can say, you really can't say, oh, it's because he had that technology. That's why he beat everyone so bad. All these guys have that technology.
They all have the same technology. And that gets me to my point here where I'm talking about technology. I don't know if you've seen it, but Matt Lee called out the companies. Like the big Garmin,
Yes.
Lowrance.
I heard this has been a
Humminbird.
huge topic of discussion among
because
pros.
a lot of guys are gonna sway towards not having a graph
Sponsor.
company
Yes.
because they're literally running all three at the bow.
Yes. Yes. That's what I've heard.
And that's what Walters was doing. He was running two. I think he was running two. I don't think he had
I'm not sure.
Lowrance. I know he had 360. I know he had LiveScope. So, but yeah, I agree. I mean, they all don't have the same options. Why are you going to limit yourself? The guy that has all three is probably going to beat the guy that only has one.
Yes. I would say the best all around might be Humminbird. Might. But you still don't.
They're not live.
The live scope is a game changer. It's a game changer.
My understanding is that they're using Humminbird 360, Garmin LiveScope, and the Lowrance mapping.
Yeah.
Because the Lowrance mapping, their like high quality map now is supposedly better than Humminbird's.
I've still heard that they're using Lake Master. And I heard something interesting last week on the Bass U podcast with Matt Robertson. Matt Robertson,
The man, the myth, the legend.
yes, is primarily an offshore fisherman. And he, not primarily, but he likes to fish offshore. And he considers himself pretty good with his graphs. He says the best graph he's ever run for side scan, for seeing outside of the boat, HTS Gen 2 10-inch. He said he will not.
Interesting.
He continues to buy them off of wherever he can buy them. He said it has the best picture for seeing fish. Not for seeing cover, for seeing fish. And when you're fishing Kentucky Lake, you don't need to see cover. You need to see fish. So it makes sense.
Interesting.
So I'll throw that in there.
Very interesting.
Yeah. The graph topic is a very interesting one these days.
Yeah, it's really kind of like at one point everyone was kind of on the same playing field, so it was actually possible to be like, I like one over the other.
Yeah.
But now they're so differentiated that each one's its own separate thing almost.
Mm-hmm.
Like Lowrance and Garmin are the closest, but Humminbird really doesn't have anything that Garmin and Lowrance has.
Yeah.
But they have 360, which the other companies don't have.
And they have mega imaging.
And the mega imaging, which is fantastic. I
Yes.
run it. It 100% makes a difference because I run a Lowrance at the console and the Humminbird at the bow.
Yeah.
And you can definitely see a difference between the down imaging
Yeah.
with the mega. So,
It's night and day. It's an interesting conversation.
but Fork really brought this to the forefront.
And I will say, and again, like I said earlier, I think Patrick just had something figured out. I mean, obviously, that nobody else did. I mean, he just dialed into that pattern of fishing them tree lines on the main lake with his jerk bait. That was just, I mean, unmatched, completely unmatched. Nobody could keep up.
And we're talking about this, but we completely skipped over the winner of the AOY,
Yes,
which was Clarkey, if I remember
Clark
right.
Wendlandt won AOY. Shout out to Clark. Unbelievable year. I will say I'm disappointed that it was not as close and contentious as I wanted it to be.
It wasn't as close as last year.
No, I really wanted Mullins to make day 3, and I didn't even care if he won. I just wanted to be like, see them going fish for fish. And like, I mean, it did come down to the wire at the end of the day. Clark needed to finish better than 31st place. He finished in 28th. He won by 3 points. So it did come down to the wire, but we were watching one angler as opposed to like 4.
Yeah.
We could have been watching Felix and Mullins and even Jake Whitaker. If Jake Whitaker had a top 10, he makes things really interesting.
A couple guys dropped the ball heavy.
Mullins did.
I think Mullins
Felix
lost
did.
a couple of big fish. I think Felix lost. And Clellan, who was leading
On day 1,
on day one,
came in with 3 fish for 7 pounds on day 2.
Yeah, and he lost like a 10-pounder at the boat.
Yeah.
I don't know if you watched that, but I was happened to be watching it live.
Yeah.
when I was over there.
Yeah.
And Tyler was like, "Oh my God, he's got a big,"
Yeah.
and then it just came off, and I'm like, "Oh my God, that's
Wild
heartbreaking."
tournament. Wild tournament. Really was.
Yeah, forks really. I'd be interested in fishing fork after what I saw.
Definitely. Oh my God. I mean, it's unbelievable. There's just giants, man. So many 5, 6, 7 pounders.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. So many 7 pounders. I mean, that's a giant fish in a lot of the country.
Yeah, for sure.
Really cool. Great tournament. Congrats to Patrick Walters. I mean, just obliterated the field. I mean, obliterated it. The Skylar Hamilton finished 10th with 50 less pounds. He was in 10th place, 50 pounds back.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable. I mean, crazy.
Put it on the trailer.
He won by 29
Take it
pounds. He won by 29 pounds. Almost 29 and a half. Almost 30 pounds. I mean, like, ridiculous.
I wish he would have come in and like ordered a pizza.
I do too. He won by
would've been
almost 30
legendary.
pounds, and he beat 3rd place by 35. I mean, Jesus. It's incredible. It's incredible.
So yeah, that was fork.
Today.
That's it. Elite Series is finished, so we're done talking about them for a
Yeah.
little while.
Yeah. And today we have Pickwick starting.
Yes, Pickwick for Bass Nation
Yeah.
Championship.
I always love this tournament. I love paying attention and watching this tournament.
I really enjoy this.
Me too.
I love seeing the different states and
We got to go.
countries compete together.
We got to go last
We
year.
went. Actually, I've been for the last 3. This will be the first time I've been in 3 years
Oh, wow.
for at least one of the days because I went and saw Chris weigh in one of the days
Okay.
when he competed in it.
Okay.
Yeah, I love seeing the different countries and different states kind of
Yeah.
go against each other. It's very interesting seeing. I love this guy, the Rhode Island guy.
Oh, I know, John.
Yeah, I just think it's a really interesting format.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm going through these right now. I'm sure a lot of you guys, if you go on here, you probably recognize some of these people. Like, if you fish in your home state and know anything about, local Bass Nation guys or even opens and stuff, you've probably seen some of these guys in tournaments that you fished, and that's really cool.
Which is an interesting thing that you bring up because I always like to say, whoever fishes for Rhode Island,
Yeah.
I do a lot of fishing in Rhode Island, and I ain't ever seen any of the guys that ever fish in Rhode Island. So I'm finding it hard to believe they're actually from Rhode Island. I think they're just fishing out, like coming and fishing Rhode Island bass.
Potentially. And the other thing is 3 or 4 of these guys are going to be in the Classic.
Yeah.
And one of them is going to be on the Elite Series next year. That's really cool. I mean, it's an amazing thing. I mean, guys that are going from, from like, I don't know, as grassroots as it comes, like working, weekend warrior almost, can fish the Classic. And it's super cool. I feel like it's Pickwick and Hartwell alternating.
It's been Hartwell for the most part. I think this is the first time it's been Pickwick in a little while.
It was definitely Pickwick 2 years ago.
Yeah.
It went Pickwick, Hartwell, Pickwick.
Did it?
Yeah.
Okay. I like the bringing in the co-angler side, and then the co-anglers get the boat.
Yeah.
On
Leader
the last
of the co-ang.
day.
Yeah.
I think that's super cool.
Yeah.
I've always been interested though because like Hartwell's a little easier to run, but Pickwick gets sketch, and if you've never run a boat before, that'd be kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie.
I think you got to assume that somebody's ran a boat before.
As a co-angler, I don't think you can make that assumption.
I feel like
A lot of people just don't have the opportunity, which is why they're co-angling.
I feel like they've driven a boat before.
I mean, I hope so.
Yeah.
I would hate to send someone out on Pickwick on a windy day, and it's like their first time
They
driving
don't
a
have
bass
a
boat.
boating license. They might, I don't know.
It'd be sketch
They might like require them to or something. I'm not sure.
because Pickwick gets big.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Hartwell does too.
So yeah, it's definitely gonna be a good tournament to keep track of, see who's leading. Like we said, good luck to our buddy Tyler who's down there.
Yeah. Heck yeah. It's going to be exciting. I always like watching these. I don't know. I like seeing who's going to fish the Classic. You know, there's a couple guys that I know just from fishing local stuff back home and even here. And if you guys look at I'm looking at the list of guys who are fishing it right now. I'm sure you guys will recognize some of these guys from your state. You know that name. Matthew Robertson's fishing it from Kentucky. There's a lot of guys in this tournament that you may know of.
Matthew Robertson's trying to make the Classic in 2 different ways.
Yeah.
He's actually trying to
And
see how many different ways he can make it.
3 different ways.
Yeah.
And if you, geez, he won. All right, so let's break this down real quick.
He's actually probably the most versatile fisherman.
The last time he made the Classic was when he won the team tournament, the nation team tournament.
So he won the team tournament.
So that's one way to get in.
Yeah.
If he gets in from this tournament, that'll be nation.
And
He already got the open.
He got from the open.
And if he makes the elite, he can make it through the elites.
That's impressive.
That's crazy. It's crazy.
The guy needs some credit.
It's crazy. Yeah, that's incredible. But this is definitely the coolest way to make the Classic, I think. I can definitely say that, you know, whatever happens after college, if I'm not trying for opens or something like that, I'll definitely be doing this. Like, I think this is awesome. I think it's definitely something to pay attention to. See who's going to fish in the Classic. There's going to be a couple guys.
Now, I do believe, I could be wrong here, but I do not think that they actually have the countries in this time because of COVID.
Okay.
When I was looking at the list, I didn't see any
Italy,
South Africa,
Spain,
Japan,
yeah, whole bunch of them. That sucks.
But you gotta feel bad that they didn't make it. But
yeah, interesting.
I guess they're shooting for next year because I know Italy just had their championship. So
I hope you know this. Who is the Bass Nation angler to have won the Classic? There's one.
I know who it is, and I can't. The name's just
Brian Kerschel.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he passed away, right?
He won in 1995. Yes, he died 6 months later in a plane crash. Do you know where he won?
High Rock.
Yes. On a red culprit.
I was going to say that one I know.
Yeah. So it's not to say that these guys can't win.
Oh, absolutely. They're really good anglers.
Yeah. A lot of them.
They go through a lot to get to this point.
Yes.
So.
And a lot of pros will tell you from going back and fishing back home, there's a lot of them who have the talent to do this professionally that just work or have a family or, whatever it is. So very interested to see. I love this tournament, and I'm very excited to see how it turns out.
So. Yeah, is that, and then FLW's got the All-American going on
I don't know. I don't have as much of an idea. I know it's on Hartwell. It's about all I know.
Yeah, I don't have much on it either.
I think
you're lying.
Maybe Cole and Connor are fishing it. I don't know how or why. But I do know how or why, because they came in the top 3 in the FLW Natty, College Natty.
Oh, and then they got interested in the All-Americans.
That qualifies them for the All-American.
Damn, dude, these guys.
Yes. So they'll be there.
They're the Matthew Robertsons of college angling.
They'll be there. Who won? I forget who won that tournament, but whoever won that tournament will be there. So there'll be some college guys fishing that event.
You fished it. You should know.
I was depressed and left in a hurry. I shouldn't know. But yeah, it's going to be some college guys out there.
We're finding out.
Who's going to be there?
Which, by the way, did we ever talk about FLW 2021 season? I think we did.
Maybe.
Championship.
Who's going to be there?
Who going to be?
Who going to be there?
I don't know.
Christopher
Harrison and Ethan Lagar.
Sure.
Jace Garrison and Mason Hook. Kyle Palmer and John Garrett.
Keep going. Because I know Cole and Connor, maybe they took the top 4.
Nope. They finished 5th. So
okay, so I guess they took the top 5. Interesting. So they're taking the top 5 guys. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't have much on All-American. I think they make the Toyota
Hartwell,
Series.
I think it's going to suck.
What do they get for winning the
I
All-American?
have no idea.
I think it's they get.
FLW is a mess.
Yeah, FLW is a mess right now because of what's going on with MLF.
They're just always a mess.
I think they get entry into the Toyota Series.
Maybe the Tackle Warehouse Pro Circuit if you win.
Or maybe the Pro Circuit.
I don't know. I don't
That
know.
whole thing, like,
if they win the tournament, they will receive something.
they keep talking about this like MLF like Big Five thing.
Yeah,
and
dumb.
I still really haven't fully understood how
Dumb.
it's going, but it's
You heard my rant last
Doing
week,
something.
I believe. Maybe it was the week
it was the
before.
week before.
But dumb. Yes.
Just dumb. Just dumb.
So stupid.
I think that's it.
I think so
I
too.
think that's all that's going on.
Look forward to next week. We're going to be recapping all this stuff. And we're going to have a good buddy Tyler Allwill on.
Yes. Tyler, congratulations. You're going to be on the podcast.
Yes.
Again.
We'll have him on Thursday night because that will be right after we find out who won the bracket.
Ooh. Yeah.
Cool.
Sounds good.
Cool.
We'll see you guys next week.
Thanks for tuning in.
Tight lines.
Have a great week.
Yes. Bye.
Peace out.